Outside the car, a heavy downpour was falling. Inside, the man was on the verge of dying from thirst. He had been trapped in the luxury car for 3 days and 3 nights, and the only water source left was his own urine. However, the stench was so unbearable that he couldn't bring himself to drink it. Just then, a voice came from the car's display screen. It was the voice of the elderly owner of the car. He said he had locked the doors to punish the man, a car thief. If the man would reveal his ID number and let the old man check if he was a repeat offender, he might consider letting him go. Facing the old man's demand, the man immediately refused. It was clear that this wasn't his first crime. In the next moment, the old man remotely activated the air conditioning in the car, which had been modified to reach a chilling -10 degrees Celsius. The man was freezing and could only put on his clothes to try and resist the cold. Yet, he kept insisting that he wasn't afraid. What he didn't know was that the car was equipped with cameras everywhere, allowing the old man to observe his pitiful situation from every angle. 10 hours passed, and the man could no longer withstand the freezing cold. Hungry and cold, he pulled out a toy gun from his bag, planning to break the door open with force. However, the bullet bounced back and shot into his thigh. It was over. If he couldn't escape soon, he'd likely meet his end. Fortunately, at that moment, a woman passed by. The man quickly shouted for help, hoping to draw her attention. The woman noticed and approached, but when she arrived at the window, she just applied some lipstick. The old man had already turned the window into a one-way mirror, so the woman couldn't see what was happening inside. Additionally, the car's soundproofing was top-notch, so the gunshot hadn't attracted any attention from bystanders. The man had no choice but to tear off his shoelace to bind the wound and temporarily stop the bleeding. He begged the old man to let him go, promising to voluntarily go to the police station and confess. He then told the old man his ID number is requested, hoping this would at least allow him to survive. But to his surprise, the old man hung up the phone. The man gradually passed out from despair. When he woke up again, he found that all the wounds on his feet had been bandaged. He realized the wealthy man must have been the one to tend to him. However, he couldn't understand why the old man wouldn't let him leave. Just then, the old man called again, furious. He revealed that the man had been to prison 3 times and was a thief. The old man decided to give him a huge punishment. After saying this, the car automatically started, accelerating away. The man never imagined that the old man could remotely control the car. The car sped up to 120 miles per hour, and the man's heart almost jumped out of his chest. After a high-speed chase, the old man brought the car to a parking garage. The man recalled that there was an open space on the rooftop, and he instantly realized that something terrible was about to happen. As the car got closer to the rooftop, he begged desperately, but the old man didn't care and drove straight up to the top. The old man slammed on the gas, heading straight toward the guardrail. When the man woke up again, it was already the next day. The old man kindly woke him up with an alarm clock and told him that he didn't want to kill him. Death wasn't the worst punishment, living in agony was. The man looked around cautiously and realized they were near his daughter's elementary school. When the old man mentioned his daughter's name, the man's heart sank in despair. His daughter was leaving school and heading home. The old man, however, had been following her in the car, seemingly intending to make the man watch his daughter be run over by him. The man frantically apologized, saying he would do anything for the old man, but no matter how much he pleaded, the old man continued to accelerate toward his daughter. The girl was terrified and tried to escape, but she had no way to flee on the road. In a desperate moment, the man aimed the toy gun at himself and threatened to harm himself if the old man dared to hit his daughter. In the critical moment, the man's threat worked. The old man admitted that at least he was still a kind father. Shaken, the man could no longer suppress the fury burning inside him. He decided that he had to resist and teach the old man a lesson.